Indeed, I found there a woman ruling them, and she has been given of all things, and she has a great throne. Look, that these are the observations of a bird. We dismiss the rest of the creation of Allah and think that we are just the best of creation, so the rest is just subservient. Yes, mankind is the best of creation, but even with ants, if you study more about ants, you see the ant colonies, how they're being studied as amazing organizational structures, the discipline with which they work, each having its own role. Here we see the bird is noting that there's the nation of Sheba, and there's a woman who is ruling over them. She's been given amazing things, and in particular he notes that her throne is something to see. I found her and her people prostrating to the sun instead of Allah. The bird, this hoopoe, is aware that shirk has no place in the creation of Allah. And shaitan has made their deeds pleasing to them and averted them from his way, so they are not guided. And so they do not prostrate to Allah, who brings forth what is hidden within the heavens and the earth, and knows what you conceal and what you declare. Allah, there is no deity except Him. Huwa Rabbul Arshil Azim, Lord of the great throne. Sulaiman said, we will see whether you were truthful or were of the liars. Meaning, you have given me this report, but let's confirm your report. He didn't take what the hoopoe said at face value, but let's confirm that this is actually the case. Take this letter of mine and deliver it to them. Then leave them and see what answer they will return. So a letter has been dispatched from Sulaiman ﷺ to the Queen of Sheba. And now we see in the court of Sheba. She said, O eminent ones, indeed to me has been delivered a noble letter. And she notes the nobility of the letter from Sulaiman alayhi salam. Innahu min Sulaiman wa innahu bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Indeed it is from Sulaiman, and indeed it is, and she reads from it, in the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Allah ta'alu alayya wa'tuni muslimin. Be not haughty with me, but come to me in submission. A very simple message from Sulaiman alayhi salam. Do not be haughty and arrogant because of what you have in terms of dunya and wealth, but come submitting to Allah and come as a Muslim. She said, قالت يا أيها الملأ أفتوني في أمري. O eminent ones, advise me in my affair. Obviously she's the queen, but she has a people in her court who are advisors. Every king or queen has advisors. So she asked them, what should I do now that this letter has been sent? I would not decide a matter until you witness for me. Meaning I wouldn't come to this decision myself. Give me your opinions, what you think I should do. And this is indeed the sign of a successful leader. A successful leader of a nation, of a kingdom, a leader of a company, of an organization, is not one who does everything by himself or by herself, disregarding what anyone else has to say. A successful leader takes shura, takes consultation from people and then comes to a decision. They said, we are men of strength and of great military might, but the command is yours. So see what you will command. Meaning we have a lot of might, military might. We can go and fight Sulaiman alayhi salam. She said, indeed kings, when they enter a city, they ruin it and render the honored of its people humbled, and thus do they do. And she has the intelligence to know that should we enter into war, we're not going to win. Rather, He's going to overcome us. Our city is going to be ruined. People will be enslaved. People will be killed and murdered. And this is what happens. And people will be humiliated. But indeed, I will send to them a gift and see with what the messengers will return. So she is an intelligent leader, an intelligent woman that rather than outwardly responding to what Sulaiman alayhi salam has sent to her, she says, let's test the waters. Let's see what happens when we send a gift, a valuable gift to his nation. Let's see if it's wealth that he wants rather than sincerity with the message.